bathroom remodeling, flooring, walls, kitchen backsplashes, stairs, medallions, and other custom designs.
Spectacular job.
The floor, what he did here was amazing.
I really love it. It is so beautiful.
It was very helpful in getting the ideas to life.
If he lived in Maryland, he'd be doing my house there right now. Not when I came home.
And a wonderful guy.
Gil was very prompt. He was on time all the time.
And they were very prompt, and I was very happy with their work. They came every day, they were consistent, they cleaned up every day.
And he's very organized. House never looks like a mess when he's working here because he's very careful with everything.
Gil took pride in everything that he did here, I have to say. For someone to do, I mean, it was completely dust, and when I came back, it was spotless.
Gil is licensed and insured.
On time, conscientious.
Here he came on time and completed the work in the time he told me he would complete it.
You're an incredible crew, so professional, and it's gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
I don't even know what more to say. I mean, it was, I trusted him with everything.
And I know that I made the right choice. As you can see, the bathroom's beautiful.
And they came the next day on time, and I've been extremely pleased with the work and would highly recommend them to anybody.
And I would gladly recommend him to any one of my other neighbors or anyone else.
Already recommended Gilbert to several homeowners.
Thanks so much, Tina. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sweetheart.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love it.
It's been a pleasure, Gil.
All right, bye.
Okay.
So this is it. It's looking good. We did the job here, you know, and this unit. She used to have an old tile to here.
Was that 10 by 10 from the bathroom?
Right. Same
The whole
tile.
thing, and replace that with what's the
This is,
size?
18 by 18 porcelain tile.
Let's take a look at that.
And,
So 18 by 18 porcelain.
Yes. And we,
Was Mrs. N that chose the color, the size? How was the choice? How?
right. No, she used to
I
have
had
the
to
same
match
tile.
it to what I had.
Oh, it was the previous. The
Right.
previous.
She had the same tile in the kitchen, you know, and she was very lucky to find the tile, right? So we just continued the work all the way to here, to the hallway. To
Was very lucky because I've seen the kitchen. They are exactly the same,
right.
right? So let's take a look.
So that's what we did here, and also we did this radio here cut. You know, this angle cut is right here to the carpet. So we
Wow.
have that table there. And also, like I said, we used to have a threshold here. So what we did, we took these two pieces, a cut. Okay, this would be a threshold here to the carpet. So we removed these two pieces and just continue the same layout all the way to the door.
And Miss Ann found the same match.
The last that was left in Florida.
Right. So she's very lucky to find it, yeah.
Look how perfect. So could you show where the threshold was again, Gil?
Well, here you go. It's right here. And
Look. Can you see any difference?
Can't tell where one
You can't.
Yeah.
No, you cannot.
Gilbert did a very good job.
He did a great
And
job.
not only that, he was so clean. I
Yeah.
went away, I
Thank you.
expected it to come back to have dust everywhere, and it wasn't bad at all.
It's,
Very
it,
good.
Thank you.
it was so interesting, right, Gil? Because upstairs here at Diamond Head Condominium,
Right.
that's exactly what Patty
Yeah, Patty.
said.
No, Pat jumped this, 914.
914 on Diamond Head.
We did,
And
we worked
Everybody said you're very trustworthy.
So you just handed him the keys and said, I want this done.
Yeah.
I have that tile over there, and I'm gonna buy the same one. I want you to complete all the way on this hallway, the whole thing. And
Well,
then
he did one for a lady upstairs, and I saw how a nice job he did.
so he was punctual. He said everything. He said he's gonna be there on that day. He was there. He
Done when I came home.
Done. Another thing that also you're mentioning that the level of our organization and cleanliness is so clean. The whole thing was so clean afterwards, right?
That's right.
And could you talk about you think the price? You think it was a good price, affordable price?
I didn't shop around that much, but I didn't feel it was unreasonable. No.
Right.
Yeah,
because I know. We try to work. We try to work, with. I know the prices around. So
be in line with what the going prices.
I'm very.
Well, I tell you, somebody here told me I was crazy. I paid way too much, and I got out the bill for what I had done in the kitchen 2 years ago, and it was about half what you charged.
Half.
But you did twice as much.
Right.
So
You did twice.
I think that's about right.
Right, and especially like in buildings, it's not just to lay the tile; you have to lay the soundproofing. So that's what add on the bill, because the soundproofing materials that cost
And I did the extra soundproofing.
Right, and also you choose the thicker soundproofing, so that it's a little bit more price.
And he did twice the amount of labor and the better quality soundproof.
When you figure this compared to this kitchen area,
right,
that's about twice.
At least twice the area.
So I said, to me that.
Yeah.
And you also like the level of detail, because you had to follow all this curve here because there's the difference between.
Just try to get all the perfect cut we did on the angle to the carpet.
You see, here's the carpet, there's the tile, and the perfect cut.
Right.
It's a lot of things, because one of the things that gives creates a lot of labor is the amount of cuts. Because if you just get a tile and just place on the floor is one thing, but if you have that many cuts,
especially diagonal, doing a lot of cuts,
diagonal with cuts,
more time consuming.
So we were talking to John upstairs on unit 914, and he said that Gilbert was the topic of the conversation last night. You guys having a party or something?
Yeah,
we had a big. Well, we weren't here. It was a big pig roast.
Pig roast. And then we were saying it's amazing now because Gil did so many units here at Diamond Head, and after the party last night, probably he's gonna do the rest of the Diamond Head, right? Because so many residents love his work. And thanks so much for your words, and thank you.
You're welcome.